differential here. It's just probably the biggest one that I'd actually call in the entire card.
Yes. Yeah, 39 for Leamy, 32 for Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. So both guys are at the end stage of their careers. Obviously, heavyweights can go a little bit longer traditionally in martial arts, in boxing as well. And so 39, he's still going to have the power.
Yeah.
And when you're a heavyweight, that's what counts. And I swear, Leamy is going to swing some leather hard.
We have seen that power.
He took a couple of years off after taking a couple of losses in a row. He fought some great guys, decided it wasn't good enough.
And
he could do
no
better,
introduction,
so
local boy, ladies and gentlemen, from the red corner, making his debut in the cage for the first time this evening in his hometown. Please make him welcome the Sting, Paul Slowinski.
Here is a legend in South Australia.
A lot of people have been waiting to see this man walk out of an entranceway
for MMA. Yeah, absolutely. Man, I've been to many of his fights in South Australia. Not all of them. Wow, he's got quite an entrance. He's actually going to rap through.
Yeah. This is a live entrance thing. I haven't seen this before. Outside of a WWE ring.
I have, but I'm staying out of it.
Fair enough.
You can see Paul right there. He is 6'4", if I remember my numbers correctly. 6'4", 6'3".
Fighting out of Sting Crew. He also did some training with Ahuda BJJ.
Yeah, absolutely. He thanks Warwick Raymond.
Standing there just behind him.
Nervin Sabanovic will be in his corner, as well as we've got Leonardo Ahuda standing by as well, I think. Really, this man has all the tools he needs to go in MMA. There are fighters that have just jumped in and believed they were more than they are. But Paul wanted to show up in front of his hometown, show his growth slowly. He doesn't want to jump straight into the UFC or anything like that. He wants to make a name for himself on the local circuit and then build his way into the UFC. However, Leamy Tattoo does not want to be a gatekeeper. He's a journeyman for sure. He's fought some guys. He fought Soa Palele. Now, he was armbarred by Soa.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Almost all of his fights by
For the
TKO.
final time this evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening, proudly brought to you by Fast Twitch. Synergy Fight
So I thought, you know what's easier than this?
BJJ, and now,
says a lot.
3 5-minute rounds of action in the bell rings, and of course, by Epicenter Live around the world, New Zealand, Poland, and Australia. Introducing first my opponent to the right, wearing the lime green and snake print with white and gray trim. He weighed in at 108.7 kilograms, representing Transform Us from New Zealand. His discipline is Muay Thai. Standing 180 centimeters tall, a Maori warrior, aged 39 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Leamy Lethal Tato. And his opponent to my left from the red corner, making his debut in the cage, famous full-time kickboxing champion and heavyweight of Australia, well-known in South Australia, South Australia's own, ladies and gentlemen, at 32 years of age, standing 192 centimeters, 111.5 kilograms, trains out of Ahuda BJJ, and the Sting Crew. Welcome, the Sting, Paul Slowinski.
This place is definite. Absolutely. It's almost like they know that Sting has 17 titles to his name, no less than. Man, we've got, Leamy asked me to thank MDK Fitness at Tauranga. Also, we've got, Paul asked me to thank Rock Nutrition, Signature Fightwear, Your World Fitness, and Paisano Restaurant. They've all been helping these guys by either providing for them with money or product, and that's something that we can't thank them for enough, because without them, we wouldn't be here tonight facing this gigantic.
Here we go, round one. Cannot wait. Both these guys have K1 experience, and yeah, Kick straight out of the bat.
Yeah, it's interesting. Leamy actually wound up taking his first fight within a few weeks of actually starting training. It was just a bit of fights. Yeah, I can punch stuff.
Yep. Kick him too.
Well, it's funny, that happens to a few guys. I think Mark Hunt, who's now in the UFC and of course a K1 legend in his own right, had a similar sort of experience. Just, hey, you want to go and punch some dudes? And so here we see Leamy using a bit of lateral movement, circling. Paul apologizes for the low blow.
Referee must have been
Didn't
pretty
even
glancing.
see it. Yeah, it was a glancing one, but it definitely hit. Oh, there's one of the kicks that we have been waiting for.
If you've watched any of the YouTube clips or seen Paul fight, those leg kicks,
there it is again.
Ah, devastating.
Absolutely devastating leg kicks. Now, Leamy does have giant legs. That can mean that they can take a fair amount of damage traditionally. However, that also makes a pretty big target.
He's been throwing a few of his own
checks
too.
it though, checks it. Gets a bit of a nod from Leamy. Now, in my experience, when a dude nods at you, that means you got me good.
Just trying to show your opponent. Yeah, it didn't rock me, but
it actually sends a reverse message. This is a kickboxing fight in 4-ounce gloves so far.
So even having that MMA experience already.
Body kick.
Didn't really tell us that.
Yeah, that was in the groin. It's good sportsmanship, but it's interesting that Greg didn't even see it. That's a veteran competitor. He instantly. Wow, big head kick.
Just trying to chop him down.
This is what Paul does. He throws chopping kicks, chopping body shots, and then he goes for the head. He's been working his hands hard. His kicks,
we talked about his kicks, but his hands are devastating as well.
His kicks are absolutely renowned worldwide, thanks to his experience in Muay Thai.
Leamy not looking phased at all by it, though.
I think he's putting on a good face for that. This is 110 kilo. With a baseball bat to the head, and it's over. Slowinski wins his MMA debut.
Wins. Leamy not happy with that, though.
Yeah, he's protesting it, but I mean, for those who saw it, he went straight down, hands on the ground, and was just getting hit in the head. Wow.
Referees just looking out for the fighter's safety.
Yeah, absolutely. They've sent the doctor in to have a look at him. Oftentimes, when you're the guy that takes the hits, you're not even necessarily sure that it happened. I think Leamy knows that it's happened now, but wow, Paul just parading around like this cage is his now. I can't wait to hear when James White talks to him what the next step for Paul the Sting Slowinski is going to be. I will be watching closely because this is a career of a man that could really go all kinds of places.
Plenty of opportunities on the horizon for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The UFC will be coming back out to Australia next year. They've said maybe as many as, was it 4 times? 4
and
times.
Potentially even down here in Adelaide.
Indeed. Thanks again to the Sports Minister of South Australia.
One thing is for sure tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for our main event this evening. We want to thank you and hopefully see the near future. That date set in,
Western Australia.
Locked in stone,
It's not legal over there yet for them to use the cage,
March
so they'll be able to come out to South
2014
Australia for a little
MMA
bit
Down
less
Under.
and check out some of that
Thank
UFC
you so
action.
much, Adelaide Arena. Once again, you've been absolutely wonderful. To our main event boys tonight, please give them a big round of applause. Paul Slowinski and Leamy Tato, come on. Come on, come on. We have a time of 2 minutes. Fighters, center ring, please. Thank you, boys. We have a time of 2 minutes and 27 seconds into the first round. Our winner by KO from the red corner, making his debut in the cage this evening, the Sting, Paul Slowinski.
I am super proud to have seen that fight, but I still have a lot of questions about that man in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, for
Might
sure.
have a quick chat.
Didn't see anything on the ground.
Have a quick chat. Great job. Tonight, cage, first time. for most people that know you, the ring is where you do your stuff. You're a champion in a couple of genres. Hey, what's that experience like for you? First time?
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed emotion because when I did kick Leamy in the head and he did went down.
Yeah, we're hoping to.
It wasn't in my nature to go after him and hit him, and then I sort of realized, well, fuck, you gotta go down there. So, yeah, I started punching when he was down. So, yeah, I'm just happy to have a fight because I haven't fought this year really, and I was just really hanging and I was hungry to fight and see you all guys and feel the sick gut, feel the sick feeling in my gut before the fight like I always do, and I really did miss that, and I'm happy that I made an agreement with Greg to fight on MMA Down Under, and I'm happy to also start a bit of a rolling in Jiu-Jitsu, and I can't wait to see you next time, guys. Thank you.
Well, what can I tell you? Making his debut for the first time in a totally different genre tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, give it up for the Sting, Paul Slowinski. Oh, come on, make some noise in here. Leamy, come here. Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure, my champion. You know, you're a warrior. You've been in this fight game a long time now. Family, you've come across the ocean. Buddy, we really appreciate you and really thank you for coming on and taking part in his first time in the cage. Your experience tonight, quick words.
Paul's well known against the fighting community, and I thought, it's only, respect that I came and took on Paul, so, good on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Leamy Tato, Letha from New Zealand, thank you so much. Most appreciated, champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you tonight, of course, from MMA Down Under. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors. Fast Twitch, SABJJ, and of course, Synergy Fight Shop tonight. Good night and see you coming up March 15, 2014. MMA Down Under. Good night.
All right, that wraps up the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, and wow, what a card we had tonight.
Hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have.
Yeah,
Again, big thanks to all our sponsors, Adidas, Synergy Fight Shop, Fast Twitch Performance Training Centers, SABJJ, and everybody involved in getting this MMA Down Under promotion.
Yeah, absolutely. This was a huge undertaking. There were a lot of debuts in all kinds of different roles, and I feel like there's a lot of thanks to go around.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of questions about quite a few fighters, and so I'm really looking forward to March 15th.
March 15th next year.
Yeah.
MMA Down Under 5.
Well, I'm hoping to be on it, but if I'm not on it, then hopefully I'll be joining you guys.
We'll be here.
Thank you very much, partner.
Thank you very much for everybody that tuned in tonight for MMA Down Under 4. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's fights. See you next time.